Hello, everybody. This is why I test my microphone before I go live, because I went, hello, and then I cut myself off because I realized there was nothing coming through. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hello, 40 billion bones. It's 2026, baby. Excuse me? Huh? Pardon me? Okay. Um, so, it's 2026. We survived 2025. For me, 2025 fucking sucked. So, I'm not going to miss it. We're going to do what we can to make this year a little better. Not off to a great start, I'll be honest. We're not off to a great start. But the year is young. We've got time to turn it around, I would say. Yeah, 2025. Good God, man. Shall we not? Let's not do that again. But I just mean not off to a great start in general, but also I'm without my meds. I'm off my ADHD meds, y'all. I've been without them since Sunday, so I'm working on it. It just is what it is. So the streams are kind of up in the air until I get that sorted. But that's why I figured let's do something silly, something that doesn't require a lot of concentration. So today we are going to be doing this. There's a website called Brant Steel, which I've known about for a long time. At first for their Hunger Games simulator, but eventually they also created Survivor, Big Brother, The Circle, The Traitors, all these other simulators that you can customize. You can put in your own characters, and it will let you simulate a season of Survivor with them. So I decided, let's do it with some horror game characters. In my case, I split them up by broadly whether they could be considered retro or modern horror. Basically, if it's older than 20 years old, I call it somewhat of a retro horror game. Obviously, the line's a little blurry. Would you really consider Fiona retro, but Isaac Clarke modern? I don't know. It's sort of blurry. Just for fun. The tribes in Survivor are also meaningless. They did blue collar versus white collar versus no collar. They're also pretty silly with it. So we're just kind of doing our thing here. So, the retro tribe, we've got Alexandra from Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Cheryl Mason from Silent Hill 3, specifically. Edward Carnby from the original Alone in the Dark. Fiona Belly from Haunting Ground. Jennifer Simpson from Clock Tower. Jill Valentine from Resident Evil. I picked the RE1 Make version because that's the one I'm familiar with. Max Lawton from Sanitarium. Mike Dawson from Dark Seed. Surikyoya from Forbidden Siren. And the cameraman, or Camera-chan, from The Fear, because I couldn't think of another good one that wasn't also from Silent Hill or Resident Evil. For the modern tribe, we have Elisa. Don't know her last name. I don't know if they ever say her last name in the game. From Elisa. You have Company Employee from Lethal Company. Real wild card, this one, I think. You got Franbo Doggenhart from Franbo. You got Francis York Morgan, or just York, from a Deadly Premonition. You have Frank West, Johnny on the Spot, photographer from Dead Rising. You have Isaac Clarke from Dead Space. Mara Forrest from was grabbed by the ghoulies. There were a couple ones that I was like, should I throw in a The Ring Terror's Realm? I might do one with just really obscure horror games later. I might throw in a Grabbed by the Ghoulies, a Hungry Ghosts, get kind of silly with it. It might also be fun to just do main characters from really critically panned games. So we get Drake of the 99 Dragons. You know what I'm saying? Let's get real bottom of the barrel. Mara Forrest from Crow Country. Rosemary Reed. Hi, Lap. Welcome. We're going through introducing our cast. Michigan Report from Hell. Yes, of course. AKA me. We've got our tribes here. We got Rosemary Reed from Remothered, Sebastian Castellanos from The Evil Within, and Vivian Singh from Fear the Spotlight. Basically, I said this to 40, but anything older than 20 years, I put in retro. Anything newer than 20 years, I put in modern. Mostly. Jam Man from Peak Gaming. Yes! Oh, I should do Jam Man in one of these. I like to make jams. Maybe I'll just do like a weird side characters Brant Steele simulation at some point. That would be fun. Get Jam Man, get I don't know, Dahlia from, she's not a side character, but you know what I mean, from Silent Hill 1. Maybe the giant snake from Resident Evil. The Merchant. Oh, the Merchant, of course. The fun short dude from RE4 as well. The kid watching TV and Harvester. So, we have 20 contestants. Only one will be crowned sole survivor. So let us begin. First to shore, hidden on the island across the lagoon, are 2 immunity idols, one for each tribe. The person from each tribe to find the tribe's idol is safe at their first visit to Tribal Council. Employee from Modern Tribe wins immunity for their first Tribal Council. Mike Dawson from Retro Tribe wins immunity. Not on brand. The Lethal Company employee, maybe. I could see them maybe, having totally played this game too much, figuring out how to use the company cruiser to get to the island first. Mike Dawson, though, this man, if we didn't click, he would not be able to get his clothes on in the morning. Like, if we weren't doing it for him. So, we continue. Mike has immunity for his next Tribal Council. Employee has immunity for their next Tribal Council. Both teams will race to assemble 4 puzzle wheels and attach them to a cart in which 2 of their tribe mates will ride. I'm going to zoom in a little more. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we, well, no. Doesn't really work. Okay, fine, whatever. Nesso Espresso, hello! Welcome, welcome. So, reinventing the wheel. Both teams will race to assemble puzzle wheels and attach them to the cart, in which 2 of the tribes will ride. Mrs. 4D, very nice. Welcome, welcome. I'm not going to worry about reading the challenge descriptions. Raise a firewalk. The Modern Tribe wins. Which, yeah, this group just generally, I would say, seems a little more put to, like, I don't know. There's a couple wild cards here, but I could see them, like, buckling down and figuring out, like, hey, we should do this. So, the Retro Tribe is going to Tribal Council. Mike Dawson has immunity. Edward has a major meltdown. Given the horrors he witnesses, the hellhounds and the whatnot, I don't blame him. Who's Joel? Oh, did I not rename Alexandra? I didn't. Okay, hang on. Alexandra. I forgot to change her nickname. I was like, who the fuck is Joel? Submit. Candy Organs, hello! Welcome, welcome. Frankos looks like he got pinched with the Photoshop tool. Yeah, he kind of does. Or like where you're rubbing his nose and he's just going, hey, hey. Like a cat, you know? Okay, so it's going to change up the start of this, but we only just got into it, so it's not a huge deal. Mike Dawson still wins, but Sebastian gets it this time. Sorry, Lethal Company employee, you were robbed. Modern Tribe still wins. Okay, Retro Tribe. Mike has immunity. Camera-chan is impressing the rest of the team. Good. Alexandra and Jennifer have a major fight. It has a lasting impact. They said stalker horror is better. No, psychological horror is better. And they got into a real fight. I could not picture Jennifer, like, initiating a fight. He do look like a shaved cat. If it's not gonna get me copyright stricken, then sure. That's the thing. I'm a little worried about that. Ooh, we got an alliance. Jennifer from Clock Tower, Alexandra from Eternal Darkness. And then they kissed. Yes. Retro Tribe Alliance. Okay, we got Cheryl, we got Jill, we got Kyoya, and we have the cameraman. One of these this guy is just kind of the tag along, I think. But that's okay. This is a power group, I would say. The other three, at least. My goodness. So, Alexandra rests at camp. She got in such a fight, she was like, I need to rest. And then she surely turned off the TV while we were playing. Sebastian has immunity. Franbo and Rosemary find something in common. Do you think the Doom soundtrack will 100% get me DMCA'd. Franbo and Rosemary find something in common. I guess just being from video games from the 2010s. Considering Todd Howard re-releases the same version of Skyrim every day. Yeah. Employee is impressing the rest of the team with his dance moves, surely. Modern Alliance number 1. Franbo, Rosemary, and Sebastian. I guess because Sebastian has the immunity. I wonder if they pulled him in for that reason. Okay. Search royalty-free and got a synthwave comp. Okay, sure. I have music I can play. I know where... Oh, you got a... Let me see. Let me look at this. Ooh, that looks like an AI-generated thumbnail. I have music. I can pull some up. It's not a huge deal. Give me a moment. Secret meeting of the Alchemical Society. This is the music that I use when I'm doing my SCP book club. So we're gonna do that. Firefox. There we go. Suitably exciting, I would say. And spooky. Why can't you hear it anymore? Oh, because it's only... Duh. Hang on. Copy. There it is. Okay. Now, we continue. The Retro Tribe goes to Tribal Council. Again, this is different music. I ended up picking a different song for D because I saw the other one had like an AI-generated thumbnail. Or at least it looked it to me. So I was like, I'm gonna... So I went to my own music not that I made, but that I used for the SCP Book Club. It did. The man's face was put in. Good catch. Yeah. Okay, Retro Tribe. You're off to Tribal. Of course, Mike has immunity from the vote, as we know. It's going to be a big loss no matter what. Anyone has a hidden immunity idol? Of course, nobody. Hate when the man's face turns to... Don't we all? Really? First vote, Jennifer. That's one vote, Jennifer. Alexandra. Oh, because they had the fight, I bet people are just like, oh, well, let's get rid of one of them. Alexandra. Jennifer. Alexandra. Jennifer. Alexandra. Jennifer. Alexandra. 5 votes, Alexandra. 4 votes, Jennifer. 1 vote left. Are we going to tie on vote number 1? We are! It's a tie! So we revote. These two don't vote. Insane. First vote, Alexandra. 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 Jennifer. Jennifer. Alexandra. Alexandra. Final vote was 6. It is the sequel to The Melting Clocks, yes. Except, well, I guess I was going to say we hate Dolly anyway, so... I like Dolly's art. I don't like the guy at all. 6 votes Alexandra, 2 votes Jennifer. Who voted for whom? Alexandra voted for Jennifer, of course. Cheryl voted for Alexandra. Edward voted for Jennifer. He dilly Dolly. Boo! Boo! That was pretty good. Fiona voted for Jennifer. Fiona switched her vote. Jennifer voted for Alexandra. Jill voted for Alexandra. Max voted for Jennifer both times. Mike voted for Jennifer but flipped. Kyoya voted for Alexandra both times. Camera-chan voted for Alexandra both times. So Fiona and Mike both it was Alexandra and Jennifer had a fight, and I think that got everyone to it sort of made everyone have to pick a side. Besides not having a game in 30. Hey, it's only been like 25. It's not quite 30. Money is on Jill Valentine. It's a fair bet. She's got the combat skills. She's got the... I was going to say, does she have people skills? I don't know. I don't know if anyone on Stars has people skills, but that's all right. She can kill with her teeth. Your money's on Kamada Chan. Good. So yeah. Fiona and Mike flipped and voted for Alexandra. Edward and Max did not. So they are... I'm not gonna... You could start betting... I don't have channel points, but you can just, like, bet with brownie points, I guess. She capped Nemesis so many times and called him the B word in the remake. Bitcoin... You want money. No. You can check, like, DraftKings if you want, I guess. Okay. So, I almost said Retroid. Retro Tribe is down to 9. We use shekels. People's Cash App logins. Good. Modern Tribe remains. Okay. No advantages here, obviously. Mike's immunity was good for one tribal. We got this alliance here. Sebastian has immunity. Alright. The Retro Tribe wins immunity this time. Which means... Oh, they must send one player from each tribe. Part of a 4-leg parlay with the college football playoff. Perfect. Good. My Meyer. Good. They must send one player from each tribe. So they send Isaac from the modern tribe to exile. And Edward goes with him. So they will be able to look for idol clues or an idol itself. Proceed. The immunity idol is currently hidden. It looks like neither of them find it. Cheryl and Camera-chan have a small fight and a minor disagreement. Somehow they have both. Wow. That's impressive stuff. Oh, Cheryl left the alliance! What? Cheryl? Oh, because they were in the alliance together, so she's like, I'm out of here. Crazy. That's crazy. Why? Cheryl, what are you doing? She's only loyal to herself, I guess. Oh shit, we got a new alliance. We got Max and Edward in the new alliance. With Jennifer, who they voted against and didn't flip their votes. I do like the traitors. Though my mom's watching the new episode, the premiere of the new season. I've just kind of fallen off the reality TV thing, the reality TV wagon a little bit, but I like the strategy of it still. So, yeah. We've got a new alliance. Edward and Max, who voted for Jennifer on the remake, or on the revote, which is confusing. Jill, Suda, the cameraman, and Jennifer. That's weird. I don't know how this happens, but sure. Sebastian has immunity, of course. Isaac and Vivian bond. York and Frank have a minor disagreement. Yeah, York is just saying a bunch of very cryptic shit. And Frank is like, can you stop talking? Oh, York and Rosemary bond. Interesting. And we have, Sebastian. Frank throws a juice box at... Yes, he does. Sebastian left the alliance. I don't... Okay. Oh, because he made a new alliance. With Francis, with York, Rosemary, and the company employee. Alright, sure, man. Alright. Tribal Council. Sebastian, of course, has immunity. No hidden immunity idols. First vote. Isaac, who's back from redemption. From exile. I wonder if Isaac being at exile meant he wasn't able to plead his case, you know? So I wonder if they were just like, well, we'll just vote him out because he wasn't here most of the day anyway, which would suck. York is on hour 5 of reciting IMDb trivia about an obscure 80s film. Yeah, you're not wrong. Isaac, Frank, Isaac, Frank, Frank, Isaac, Isaac, Frank. Are we gonna have another fucking tie? Frank. Oh, so Frank and York. I wonder if York getting in that alliance swayed it against Frank. Elisa voted for Frank. Employee voted for Frank. Franbo voted for Frank. York. Frank voted for Isaac. Isaac voted for Frank. Mara and Rosemary voted for Isaac. And then these two voted for... So wait. So why did... That's weird. I know, we lost Frank. Okay, so we're both down to 9. So this alliance is basically... Looks like they're trying to do kind of an onion alliance. Basically have their core here, get this alliance to the end, and then pick 1, 2, 3 off. So then these 3 are the final 3. Would be my guess. So yeah, these 4 did not vote together at all. I don't understand that, but sure, man. Whatever. And Rosemary's... So why did Sebastian leave this if he was just going to get in another alliance with Rosemary? I don't... Okay. Modern Tribe wins reward. What's the reward? They win 3 sets of items chosen from a catalog by the tribe. They must send 1 player from each tribe to exile. They choose Camera-chan from Retro Tribe. They send Sebastian. So these 2 go. Oh! Sebastian found the idol! Oh, baby. He would, too. That's the thing. Sebastian absolutely would. Between these 2, it's not Camera-chan. So now Sebastian has the idol. Nut Bucket. And the Retro Tribe wins again. So the Modern Tribe is going to back-to-back tribals. Cheryl and Mike have a small... Yeah, Nut Bucket. Don't... Listen, we don't have time. We simply don't have time. Cheryl and Mike have a small fight. Yeah, I don't think Cheryl would get along with Mike Dawson. I really don't. You can't just say nut... It said Nut Bucket. It's... Listen. Listen. It says it. Right here. Nut Bucket. On the screen. You can see it. Who is being put in the nut bucket? No, they have coconuts. So this challenge, the way it actually worked in real life, I've seen this season. They each tribe had a couple people holding up the buckets and a couple people throwing coconuts. Nice candy organs. Into the opposing tribe's bucket to try to weigh it down. Whichever tribe lost hold of it first loses. Okay. Jill left this alliance. Weird. Guards place me in a... Yes, tie him to the nut bucket. Tie them to the nut bucket. Girl boss Jill. Yeah, she goes her own way, I guess. I don't know why you do this right... Well, I guess the other tribe's going to tribal, so whatever. Sebastian has the immunity idol. Franbo and Mara have a small fight, which sucks, because they have, like, the same hair. But, oh well. Since Gex does become... Ooh, Gex would be a fun inclusion. You're not wrong. I do like that idea. Isaac is impressing the rest of the team. I bet he bounced... Because he... I wonder if he just, like... He got the 4 votes and was just like, it's fine. It's early. I get it. You know, if he just shook it off well enough that people are like, oh, he's actually chill. Franbo and Rosemary have a major fight, and their alliance dissolves. Oh, no, Fran, no! No! This is a really bad time. A new alliance forms. Yet another one. Okay. So we have company employee, Francis York Morgan, Isaac, Mara, Rosemary, and Vivian. So Franbo just alienated Mara and Rosemary so much that they were just like, let's just do this. So I bet Fran's going. Sebastian has the idol. He does not use it. First vote. Franbo, Elisa. What the fuck did Elisa do? Why is she getting votes? I would sell my group and so yeah, absolutely. Fran, Elisa, Elisa. Elisa got voted out. Why? She didn't do anything. I wonder if that's why. She just had no relationships. Elisa voted for Fran. Employee voted for Elisa. Fran, Elisa, York. Isaac voted for Fran. Man, these people cannot vote together, can they? Jesus. And Vivian voted for Fran, too. So what's the deal? What's going on? Okay. Modern Tribe down to 8. Okay, so we got these 2 alliances. That Jill is still in this one, but not in the big one. Weird. Sebastian has the idol, of course. How can a Mr. Clark vote? I mean, he can... Well, to be fair, in Survivor, you don't actually vote with... It's not a voice vote. You write it on parchment. So, he could still do that. Tubi? Excuse me? What about Tubi? Oh. Oh, you're killing me. You are killing me. Alright. Okay, so these... So why is Sebastian not in this one? Okay. Okay, Modern Tribe wins. Timeout 4D. No, but in spirit, I will definitely. Alright. Modern Tribe wins. They win 3 as a reward. 3 chicken hens and 1 rooster, along with chicken feed. They must send 1 player from each tribe to exile. They send Edward and Franbo. But of course, there's no idol, so not much to be done here. The reward sucks shit. I mean, if you get them to lay eggs, these are egg-laying hens. So if you can, I mean, that's food. You know what I mean? This is, I mean, Survivor, they don't have food with them, really. They have a little bit of rice, and that's it. They can fish, or they can hunt. Or scavenge, in general. The Modern Tribe wins immunity. Can they speak? Can the chickens speak? No. Believe it or not. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen any of the international seasons. Maybe they got better chickens over there. Modern Tribe wins immunity. So, Jennifer has a major meltdown. Well, she's just going through it. Cheryl and Kilya bond slightly. Very nice. Good for them. Sebastian has the idol. Franbo and York find something in common. They have brown hair. Sneaker collections. There we go. Nailed it. You got it. Fran and York is me at work. Yeah, it's fair. Okay, Retro Tribe to Tribal. No one has items. It's time to vote. I bet Jennifer's going here. First vote, Fiona. Second vote, Cheryl. Third vote, Fiona. Okay. What the fuck did she do? 8 votes Fiona, so it was unanimous. Fiona was the only other vote. She voted for Cheryl. Everyone else voted for Fiona. I guess she wasn't really in any of the alliance structures, so... Early on, they tend to be blowouts. When it's just like, well, someone's not contributing. That kind of thing. Okay. 8 tribe members each. Oh, the twist! A captain is randomly chosen from each tribe. Jill from Retro Tribe and employee from Modern Tribe are the leaders. They will begin a schoolyard pick, selecting from the other tribe if possible. Employee chooses Max for the new Modern Tribe. Jill chooses Franbo for the new Retro Tribe. Max chooses Vivian for the new Modern Tribe. Franbo chooses Mike. Sam's Club app login. Franbo chooses Mike for the new Retro Tribe. Vivian chooses Edward for new Modern Tribe. Mike chooses Isaac. Edward chooses Sebastian. Isaac chooses Cheryl. Good pick. I feel like these two could get along. Isaac doesn't talk very much. Cheryl doesn't like people who talk a lot. I feel like there's a possibility of a connection here. Sebastian chooses Jennifer. Cheryl chooses Rosemary. Nice. Jennifer chooses York. Rosemary chooses Camera-chan. York chooses Kyoya. And Camera-chan chooses Mara. So the new tribes. The retro tribe is Cheryl, Franbo, Isaac, Jill, Mara, Mike, Rosemary, and Camera-chan. The new modern tribe is the company employee, Edward Carnby, York, Jennifer, Max, Sebastian, Kyoya, and Vivian. These are some weird tribes. Alright. So obviously these alliances are all fucky-wucky. Think it's going to inspire them to actually make this a game? Inspire them? No, probably not. But it'd be fun. Okay, but these three are still on the tribe together. At least Isaac, Mara, and Rosemary are together. Oh, the Freemasons, of course. Yes, I do think it will inspire them to make it. And then the modern tribe, Kyoya, at least he still has most of his structure here with Jennifer, Max, and Carnby. And he has York. Oh, wait, no. This alliance is still mostly together. They just don't have Rosemary. And then the Vivian still has these two as well. So they're going to have to play off of both Sebastian and Vivian, which is going to be interesting. So, away we go. So it's 4 people from each tribe on the new tribes, which is kind of fun. So, the new modern tribe wins reward. They win steak, sausage, vegetables, spices, and wine. Great reward. No exile this time. Modern tribe wins immunity. Wow, so they're off to a flying start. They win 2 challenges back to back. The retro tribe. Mara and Rosemary have a minor disagreement, even though they were just on an alliance. It has a lasting impact. Cheryl has a major meltdown. Imagine eating sausage underwater. I mean, I'd rather eat sausage underwater than not eat sausage. So, you know, take that as you will. I haven't been recording this whole time. Hi, VOD heads. I'm probably going to edit this together, but this is me starting the actual recording, so if the footage starts to look better now, that's why. Jill and Camera-chan find something in common. They wear blue. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, reenact the stream. Perfect. Yes, interpretive dance. I'm expecting it. Modern tribe, Sebastian still has his idol. York is impressing the rest of the team. That's all that happens. I guess they don't really need to work. They don't have tribal looming, so. Retro tribe, no idols. Let's see how the chips fall here. I would think that the original retro tribers, Cheryl, Jill, Mike, and the cameraman, would be able to pull the votes together, especially because these two, Mara and Rosemary, are disagreeing. But you just never know. No one stands. First vote, Cheryl. Mara, Cheryl, Mara. Mara, Cheryl, Cheryl. 1 vote left, Cheryl. I guess her meltdown is what did it. Understandable, but a shame. I will miss her. There we go. Cheryl voted for Mara. Franbo voted for Cheryl. Isaac for Cheryl. Jill voted for Mara. Mara voted for Cheryl. Mike for Cheryl. And Camera-chan voted for Mara. Okay, so let's see. Hang on. So what was the vote? It was 5-3. So Mike flipped on Cheryl. The other 3 original retroers all voted for Mara. Cheryl, Jill, and Camera-chan all voted for Mara. The 4 moderners all voted for Cheryl. Mike Dawson flipped. What a rat. What a rat this guy is. Look at that face. How can you trust that face? So we carry on. Why is it being so slow all of a sudden? There we go. Retro tribe down to 7. Not much going on here. Rosemary's by herself. These 3 are still together. So the modern tribers, the original modern tribers, are now have. He's being controlled by a rat. It's possible. I mean, listen. The beginning of Dark Seed is him getting an alien put in his brain. So maybe someone put a rat up there. You never know. So yeah, the modern tribers are doing really well on this tribe. They have a 4-3 advantage now. Sebastian has the immunity idol. Of course, these 4 are still together. I'm very curious if this tribe goes to tribal, because these 4 you would think would stick together, but given this season's track record, who's to say? Retro tribe wins immunity. They send 1 player from each tribe to tribal. So they send Kyoya, and Isaac goes from their own tribe. Of course, there's no idol, so it doesn't really matter. Jill has a major meltdown. Edward Carnby is a snake. We'll see. We shall see. Jill has a meltdown. Vivian leaves this alliance. Sure, Vivian. Sebastian has the immunity idol. Employee and York bond slightly. It has a lasting impact. York just rambles, and the fucking employee just dances in response, and York's just like, wow, this person's fascinating. Zach, what do you think of all this? Max and Kyoya have a small fight. Huh. Interesting. Would not have predicted. Alright, the modern tribe is off to tribal. Vivian just left the alliance for some reason. We don't know why. And then these 2 had a disagreement. So I wonder if the modern tribers will be able to drive that wedge further. Sebastian uses the idol on employee. On his fellow modern triber, the employee. First vote, employee, does not count. Second vote, employee, does not count. Third vote, employee, does not count. Fourth vote, employee, does not count. Fifth vote, employee, does not count. Jennifer, 1 vote Jennifer, 2 votes left. Jennifer. 5 votes for the employee canceled. 3 votes Jennifer. That's enough. Wow. So, Sebastian voted for Jennifer. York voted for Jennifer. Edward, or no, the employee voted for Jennifer. So York, Sebastian, and the employee were all in cahoots. But even Vivian voted for the employee. I wonder if it's because she left the alliance. But all 4 of the original retro tribe members voted for the employee, and they got Vivian. So I bet that's what Sebastian could tell that was going to happen. I wonder if they tried to pull him in on the vote, and he pulled the trigger and used it on the employee. A smart move. Because now, the modern tribers still have the numbers, though without Vivian, who's to say. Alright. Come on. Any day now. Anytime. You think there's some bugs inside? Yeah, probably. Why is it so slow? They're getting tired. Yes, probably. Should I give them a break? I'm not going to. Who am I kidding? Okay. 7 versus 7. Let's see. Fuck no. Haha, get bent bucks. Jesus. Okay. So this alliance is still here. Right. Alright. Modern tribe wins reward. They win a visit by 2 native Micronesians, Edwin and Joe. Oh yeah, this is based on Survivor Micronesia. Who would demonstrate how to improve the tribe campsite and catch crabs and fish. They must send 1 player from each tribe to Exile Island. They choose Camera-chan from Retro Tribe and York. Interesting. There's no idol, of course. The modern tribe wins immunity. So it's gone back and forth. Fair enough. Franbo and Rosemary have a small fight. Another fight. Jeez, Lulu. Mara is impressing the rest of the team. Jill and Mara have a major fight. It has a lasting impact. Camera-chan is completely worn out. Well, yeah, he's carrying the damn camera everywhere. I mean, that's tiring shit. Employee and Edward find something in common. Orange. Orange. York and Sebastian have a small fight right after they just worked together, but it doesn't have a lasting impact. Orange, you glad? Hi, Palomino. Welcome, welcome. Can't stick around long. Want to say hi. No worries. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Okay. This alliance dissolves. Why? Why? What are we doing? No one has any loyalty in this fucking season. Okay, no idols. So, fine. Let's see. First vote, Isaac. Second vote, Isaac. Third vote, Isaac. Fourth vote, Franbo. Franbo, Isaac. 5 votes Isaac, 2 votes Franbo. Let's see. Rosemary voted with Isaac, but everyone else voted for Isaac. Interesting. Alright, well. 6 left on retro, 7 on modern. Okay. No major changes here. The modern tribe wins immunity again! This music is very dramatic for this. That's fine. Modern tribe wins immunity again. They send 1 player from each tribe to exile. Rosemary and Edward. Fair enough. Edward found the idol! The one that the idol was rehidden because Sebastian used it. It was gone the whole time the employee did not... Edward's the snake! Maybe. We'll see. Edward has the idol, baby! Also, is my mic peaking? I haven't checked my sound. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Okay. I hate him. I hate him because I want to be him. Yeah, that's fair. Alright. Mara has a major meltdown. Oh, girly. You think Mike is okay? Alright, well, I turned it down anyway. It'll be fine. Franbo and Camera-chan have a small fight. It has a lasting impact. Jill and Camera-chan have a small fight. Camera-chan, what's your deal? What's going on, bud? Y'all good? Ooh, new alliance. A cross-tribe alliance. Mara Forrest, Mike Dawson, and the cameraman. Sure. Mike rests it. Oh, buddy. It's okay, man. It's hard being that good at things. Edward has the immunity idol. Edward has a meltdown. It immediately gets to him. Immediately he's like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, God. What do I do? Oh, God. Oh, fuck. But he's not on the tribe going to tribal. So let's see. So Mara, Mike, and Cameraman just established an alliance. First vote, Jill. Second vote, Fran. Third vote, Rosemary. We got 3 people getting votes already. Fourth vote, Jill. Jill. 4 votes, Jill. 1 vote, Fran. 1 vote, Rosemary. Interesting. Jill voted for Fran. Fran voted for Rosemary. Everyone else voted for Jill, including all 3 of these alliance members, plus Rosemary. Baffling. Truly baffling. Okay, so Fran's gone next, I would have to assume. Bizarre. Just weird. Okay. No advantages here. So this is the alliance that's working right now. Edward has the idol, of course. These 3 still here. Modern Tribe wins reward. They're just winning everything, it feels like. They win a trip to an island to enjoy a spa and food. They must send 1 player from each tribe. They send Mike and Kyoya. Sure. Seems like the more normal, competent characters are being voted out. It really does feel that way, doesn't it? The idol's not hidden, of course, so they're just vibing. The Modern Tribe wins again! Oh, man. Oh, God. The new Retro Tribe is pathetic. But Mara is impressing the rest of the team, so take for that. Make of that what you will. Vivian has a major meltdown. Employee and Vivian have a minor disagreement. Edward is impressing the rest of the team. He had a meltdown last time, so good on him for turning it around. Sebastian left... Brother, this is the 2nd alliance you've left. Why? Why do you do this? Why? I don't understand. Okay. These 5. So I would have to assume Fran is gone. Because these three have an alliance. They voted with Rosemary last time. First vote Fran, second vote Fran, third vote Rosemary. Yeah, 4 votes Fran, 1 vote Rosemary. Grr, my daughter, my wife. Yeah, so Fran's out, unanimous. That makes sense to me. This is the first vote we've had that has made any sense at all to me. Okay. 4 left on retro, 7 on the modern. Okay. Emperor does the idol. Yes. The Gauntlet. Each tribe must send 1 player from the opposite to Exile Island. They will sit out the challenge. If their tribe loses, they will return for tribal but be immune from the vote. Retro tribe chooses Max from the modern tribe to sit out. Modern tribe chooses Rosemary from the retro tribe to sit out. So these 2 are not eligible to be voted out this time, which Rosemary is very happy for, as are her alliance members on the other tribe, of course. Oh, hi, Siren. Welcome to the stream. We're hanging out. This season's wacky. And the modern tribe wins again. This is nuts. Why? The new retro tribe is just this incompetent, I guess. People keep betting their... Yes, exactly. You're gonna confuse Siren. Yes, star-studded. You've missed... Fiona got voted out. We lost Cheryl. Oh, man. We lost Franbo a second ago. Jennifer Simpson. Jennifer got idled out. Sebastian from The Evil Within used an idol on the employee from Lethal Company and idled out Jennifer Simpson. Yeah, Franbo just got voted out. Okay, Max and Rosemary are on exile. Rosemary has safety at her next tribal. Of course. There was that... Alright. I did not refuse to explain it. I explained it to you. With my mouth. With my words. With my voice. Not my... Rosemary has safety. Who was in the... We don't have time. We don't have time to explain. Whoa. What? This is a confusing sequence of events. Mara and Mike have a major fight. Mara and Mike bond slightly. Huh. Okay. Enemies to lovers. Yes, exactly. Mara and Camera-chan bond slightly. And Mara rests at camp to restore her energy. Well, yeah, she's had a busy day. Fighting and bonding and bonding. She got to rest. She got to save her energy. York and Kyoya have a minor disagreement. Huh. And Sebastian has a major meltdown. He's like, I shouldn't have idled out Jennifer. Fuck. Okay. So she's safe, which means this alliance is going to have to turn on each other. Whoa. No one has an idol, of course. Camera-chan, Mara. It's a tie. Which means only Mike and Rosemary vote, and Rosemary can't be voted out. She's immune. So Mike has a choice to make. First vote, Camera-chan. So they both voted for Camera-chan. Who voted? Okay, so she stuck to Camera-chan. Mike swapped from Mara to Camera-chan. Pull out the bucket. Okay, 3 left on this tribe. 7 on this tribe. You all have a good night. Have a good night, Candy Organs. Thanks for stopping by. You're not my supervisor. I do what I want. Alright. We've made it to the merge. We got the genre tribe. Have a good night, Palomino. Thanks for stopping in here. Have a good night. Okay. We hit the merge. So, our final 10 are the company employee, Edward Carnby, Francis York Morgan, Mara Forrest, Max Lawton, Mike Dawson, Rosemary Reed, Sebastian Castellanos, Sudakyoya, by Pal Amin, and Vivian Singh. What a group we have here. Edward has the idol, of course. These 3 are back together. These 4 are back together. These 2 are still hanging out. Which is interesting, because Mike voted for Mara first. But sure. Sure, man. Whatever. Alright, now it's individual immunity. No more tribal immunity. So Max wins immunity. Edward has the hidden immunity idol. York and Vivian find something in common. Being attracted to women? Is Max... Sanitarium, yes. Max is from Sanitarium. Edward and York find something in common. That one I got nothing. They both have hair. Edward and Rosemary have a minor disagreement. Interesting. Oh yeah, this alliance dissolved. Not surprising. He voted for her first and then switched on a revote. They both cry a lot? Yeah, I can see it. Alright, Max has the immunity necklace. Edward has the hidden immunity idol. Edward uses the idol on employee. Employee is the fucking Lethal Company employee just like the most charismatic motherfucker on the planet? This is the second idol that has been played on the employee by someone else. This is nuts. First vote, Sebastian. Second vote, Mike. And it didn't even need to be played. Sounds like something a Lethal Company would say. Good. Sebastian, Mike. Sebastian, Mike. Sebastian, Mike. Sebastian, Mike. It's a tie. It's the third tie. And look, the employee got no votes. So what the fuck? Okay. Sebastian, Mike. Sebastian, Mike. Sebastian, Mike. Sebastian, Mike. Oh shit. A consensus between voters must be reached. If not, Edward, York, Mara, Rosemary, Kyoya, and Vivian will have to draw rocks. Vivian. Wait, why? Oh, because the employee got an idol played on him, and Max has immunity. So those two cannot be eliminated. Can you imagine if Edward draws a rock and goes out after playing an idol on the employee? A consensus is not reached. You cannot eliminate... So, those two are safe. These 6. Everyone except these 2. These 6 all have to draw a rock. If one of them, whoever draws the odd rock, goes home. Because they couldn't agree on which of these 2 to get rid of. One of these 6 is gone. Let's see. It's York! Oh no, he's safe. Okay. Oh, I saw his picture first. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Siren, for making you panic. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Vivian. Vivian! No, it's Vivian! No! No, the Yuri! Whatever am I to do? Okay, so did anyone change their vote? Nope, everybody held firm. So we've got a split tribe. So the employee, Max, Rosemary, and York voted for Mike. Edward, Kyoya, Mara, and Vivian voted for Sebastian. So because Mike had the employee and Max, who were both immune. Oh, Edward, if you hadn't played it on the employee. Oh, you dumbass. Ah. Oh. Idiot. They were on different sides of the vote. Why did he play it on him? Okay. So the first merged tribal ends in a rock draw. That's crazy. Alright. This is the genre tribe. So how many original members of each tribe do we have? We have 4 original retroers and 5 original moderners. Fair enough. So these are the alliances remaining. Okay. This is a reward challenge. So you have these 2. Mike does not participate and will go to exile. Group 1 win. Oh god. Nightmare blunt rotation right here. I was about to crash the fuck out. The company employee Francis York Morgan, Sebastian, and Kyoya win reward. They win a flight to a village on Yap for a feast, watching a traditional dance, and spending the night in a chief's traditional house. This is going to be a nightmare. These four, oh my god. Mike is on exile. And there is an idol, but he doesn't find it, because of course he doesn't. It's Mike Dawson, are we kidding? Sebastian wins immunity. York and Mike bond strongly. I guess they're both ramblers. Okay. Alright, it's tribal. Sebastian has the immunity necklace. No one has an idol. First vote, Mike. Second vote, Max. Max. Mike. Why is Mike in the crossfire so much? Max. And it can't tie now, I don't think. Mike. Max. Mike. Mike! Oh, Mike Dawson. What a quaint general store with a little bit of everything for day-to-day existence. But he's on the jury, at the very least. Final 8. Let's go. So it's looking like this alliance is running the table right now. These former retroers. Mike is orange while everyone else is purple. That's their original tribes. Mike was orange because, so as you can see here, purple means your original tribe. If it's on the left, your original tribe was the modern tribe. Orange means your original tribe was the retro tribe. So Edward, Max, and Kyoya were all on the retro tribe. These 5 were all in the modern tribe. On the right here is after where they got swapped to. So Mike, of course, was on the retro tribe originally. Reward. Sebastian. Okay, oh, auction time. The auction's very fun. So you get given money. You vote on things. Some of them are covered up. Some of them aren't. You only have a certain amount of money. Sebastian wins a hot dog and fries. Very nice. Mara wins nachos. Nice. Mara wins fruit bat soup. Not as nice. Max wins a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Not bad. That's some good protein. Rosemary wins the power to send someone to exile and take their money. She sends Edward. They just had that minor disagreement. You know he doesn't put condiments. I don't know that they get condiments, so... Or, you know, they get what they are given. She wins a chocolate cake. She must share that reward with 3 other castaways. Is that the alliance? Oh... Mara York employee. Hang on. I want to see if she did. She's being as transparent as possible of who her alliance is. She shares the chocolate cake with her 3 other alliance members. What do you think the other 4 are going to think? Just going to see it and go, oh, yeah, it's just as spicy. It's like, and you know York is going to be the loudest fucking eater on the planet. Edward is on exile. He does not find the idol. Rosemary wins immunity. Yeah, you know they would all eat the cake and just be like, "Oh yeah, we're running the game. Oh, this is great. Everyone wants us to win, really." Employee is impressing the rest of the team. Employee is impressing the rest of the team. Employee has a major meltdown. Okay, what a day. What a day he's had, I guess. I don't under the price of fame, really, truly. Wow. What a day you've had. Okay. That was really funny. This is the fun of having things just generated by an algorithm. Okay, Rosemary has the necklace. No one has an idol, of course. First vote, Sebastian. Max. Max is in the crossfire again. Sebastian. I guess he won immunity, he had an idol. Makes sense to take out a guy who seems like a capable competitor. Understandable. So, unanimous. Alright. Can't believe there's unanimous votes this late. What is everyone outside of the Alliance doing? Whatever. Okay. Max wins immunity. Someone outside the Alliance wins immunity. He can send one player to exile. He chooses Kyoya. I wonder if he's sending Kyoya to try to find the idol. But Kyoya does not. York and Kyoya have a major fight. York and Rosemary have a small fight. They're in an alliance. Max is impressing the rest of the team. Rosemary left this alliance! And she made a separate alliance with Mara. Which is weird, because they already... Okay, sure, man. Max has immunity. I bet Kyoya's going. First vote, Kyoya. Kyoya. Edward, Kyoya. Kyoya. Again, why are we voting against each other? Go after the alliance. You have this group of 4. I guess they're all just trying to be the last one standing, but... infuriating. Someone else has got to find that idol. Because we've got these 4 in this alliance here. And then Max and Edward, the last 2 original retroers, just took out... They just took out Kyoya for some reason. They're just letting these people run the table for some reason. White boy going crazy with no hot dog. York wins reward. York shares the reward with his alliance members. Why is no one catching on? I bet my 7-Eleven reward points that employees next on the chopping block. They win a trip to Jellyfish Lake to swim among stingless jellyfish with a loved one. You're going to send one player to exile. He chooses Edward. Of course he does. And Edward doesn't find the damn idol. What are we doing? Employee wins immunity. Well, sorry, Nesso Espresso. And, I mean, he could give it away. Who's to say? Employee has a major meltdown. Employee and Mara bond slightly. Edward and York have a major fight. Okay, so Edward's going home, I would think. Max, Edward, Max, Edward, Max. No, Max has gone home. Okay. Only has like 12 points anyway. Okay, so... York also voted for Edward because they had that fight, but it looks like everyone else voted for Max. York, what are we doing, man? Okay, Edward's the last retroer standing. Otherwise, it'll be a Modern Tribe sweep. Not a sweep, but you know what I mean. Mara wins reward. She shares the reward with York. They send one player to exile. I don't know why they keep sending these people to exile when they could find an idol, and Edward found the idol. And this is the last tribal he could play it. So now... oh, man! Oh, Mara, why'd you do that? Mara, you dummy. You silly, stupid dummy. Edward has the idol now. Mara wins immunity. But Edward is, of course, going to play the idol on himself. You have to. I wonder, honestly, it might be best for him to just tell everyone, show everyone he has the idol, and be like, alright, well, it's not going to be me, so figure it out. Good luck. Man. Mara, what a mistake. Why not send one of your fellow alliance members? I don't understand that at all. Employee and Rosemary have a disagreement. Employee and Edward have a small fight. Mara is impressing the rest of the team. Okay. So, of course, Edward uses the idol. Not a shock. Oh! None of the others knew he had it. He surprised them. Does not count. Does not count. Oh my god, it's Edward's vote! Edward's the only vote left! Oh, Edward! Oh, baby! He controls it. Who is it? Is it Rosemary? It's Rosemary! He got rid of Rosemary! Oh my god! What a fucking cutthroat play! Oh, that fucks, dude! Oh, shit! Oh my god! Got sent to Exile Island. On the last round, you could use an idol. He wasn't a snake. He was on the bottom. Everyone else was in an alliance together. Found an idol. Used it. Took out arguably the biggest threat to win the game. I would say, in Rosemary. Was convincing everyone he doesn't exist. Yeah, I feel like Rosemary had the votes. Seemed like she was playing a really good all-around game. Oh man, Edward. And now he just needs to win immunity. He's gone. He goes the distance. Ah. Mara wins immunity. No more idols. York and Mara bond strongly. Edward, I'm not locked in with you. You're locked in here with me. Yes, exactly. So, it's Edward's time, I bet. Wait. Yeah. 3-1. But, what a move. Still a great move, all things considered. So, the final 3, all modern tribers. So, we got 1 more. And York wins final immunity. York will go to the final 2. Will have a chance to plead his case before the jury. But who does he take with him? York and Mara bonds. Well, that's not a great sign for the employee. What? He bonded with Mara 2 votes in a row and then took her out. He took the employee with him. Okay. All right. So here we are. That's crazy. Wow, York, what a bastard you are. I think York might be the scum. I think York might be the scum of the earth. Thoughts? Okay, so the jury are back. Edward Carnby, Mara Forrest, Max Lawton, Mike Dawson, Rosemary Reed, Sebastian Castellanos, Sudakyoya, and Vivian Singh. Oh man. The employee got 2 idols played on him by others. I don't know. All right. It is time for the jury vote. I can't argue with what my eyes tell me. Okay. 1 vote York. Employee. 1 vote York, 1 vote employee. York. 2 votes York, 1 vote employee. Employee. Tied, 2 votes each. Employee. 3 votes employee. York. We're tied again. 3 votes each. Employee. That's 4 votes employee. 3 votes York. If this last vote is for York, it's a tie. I honest to God do not know what happens. The final vote is the employee. The employee is the winner of Survivor Horror. Edward voted for employee. Mara voted for employee. I demand a recount. Sebastian, Kyoya, and Vivian voted for employee. Rosemary, Mike, and Max all voted for York. 5-3. That's credit to York. And Fran Poe wins the fan favorite. Hell yeah. Good for her. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, and all in between. Miss Congeniality, he took it. Listen, the employee got 2 people to burn their idols on him. It's hard to argue with that. Pressed the team and then immediately crashed out. I was on board team employee. Yeah, that's... How can you argue with that? Oh my god, dude. That York was robbed? Listen. York also alienated people. York seemed to get in fights with people. We will see. Oh yeah, York will be back. God, I will need to do it. York cannot come back. But he's a villain. We need a great villain. It would be really funny to bring him back as Zack. just say he's coming back, but it's actually just him at the end. Spoiler. He was putting peyote flakes. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, that's... Oh, yes, I would love that. That'd be super fun. Yeah, I was thinking, I talked to 4D, I think it'd be fun to do, main characters of really, bad, or really poorly received games. We were talking like Drake of the 99 Dragons, Grabbed by the Ghoulies. I think it would be really fun. The flooding is over, let's coordinate. Yeah, baby! Okay. Well, that's probably going to do it for me, because again, I don't have my ADHD meds, but that was really fun. I would love to do more of that. I love Brant Steel. It's such a goofy-ass time. I'd love to do one of the Hunger Games ones. Hell of a stream, bro. Thanks. Grabbed by the Ghoulies. I've never played Grabbed by the Ghoulies. I just mean games that are generally critically poorly received. Yeah, I definitely want to do more of these. I think they're so fun. Where does Dracula Gex fit in? Ooh. Not sure. We will figure it out. But yeah, let me find somebody to raid. And while I do, I will say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. If you are on Twitch, feel free to give me a follow. I have a Discord server. It's where I post my stream and upload schedules. I also have a link to a spreadsheet with all the games I've played and links to the respective VOD playlists. You can find my Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. You can find my Etsy shop. Oh, thank you for the follow. You can find my what else? Oh my god, my ADHD. Oh man. You can find my Patreon if you want to support me directly. You can find my SCP Wiki author page if you'd like short sci-fi horror stories or more slice of life stuff. And you can find my WordPress blog if you want to read my various rambles. We're going to be rating Paperbox House in just a moment, so stick around for that, and have a good night. I will see you in the future. Bye!
You know, Oldie, you need to leave or you're gonna get banned. We're playing Peak. If you want to donate for... It was you. It was you.
I didn't.
It was you. It was you.
Play back the tape.
It was fucking you.
No, it wasn't. I swear to God, it wasn't me. Come on, man. Have a little fun. We're in the middle of nowhere.
You crazy bitch.
Was it funny when my jet plane crashed into an island and no one cared?